trying to go for what people want you to do ain't gonna get you nowhere. You gotta go for you. If you don't go for you, how else do you think you're gonna be successful in life? Being yourself is really hard for some people. Some people it's easy, some people it's hard, some people it's difficult. But for me, and for you as the viewer, you want to do something unique. And that's why it's so important to follow your purpose. Because with being yourself, you also have to follow your purpose. Now this may be a very complex episode, but let's just get to the fact that you have to be yourself. So the first reason, or first way and skill on how you should be yourself and why you should be yourself is because it helps you be happier. It helps you be better. You know, trying to go for what people want you to do ain't gonna get you nowhere. You gotta go for you. If you don't go for you, how else do you think you're gonna be successful in life? You think by following what this guy is doing, what that guy is doing, what this person is doing, what this person is doing is gonna help you? No, because at the end of the day, you're just doing it for approval. You know, people's success doesn't come from other people's approval. It comes from that one person who's doing it by their own mental and own external approval of themselves. The second way on how you should be yourself, or why you should be yourself, is because it makes you feel different. It makes you feel more better, more unique. Which leads me to the next one, which is it boosts your confidence, because now when you feel confident, you feel that excitement to know, okay, let me continue to do what I'm doing because it's so great. And the fourth reason why is because somebody will be watching you. That's why it's important to be yourself, because somebody's watching you. And I know this may be contradicting to what I just said earlier about people's approval, but there are people out here who are positive, who like people who be themselves. And they will go crazy when they see like, oh wow, you're this, you're that. That's interesting. Which again goes back to number 3, boost your confidence, which leads to number 4, like I just recently said, which is people. People will watch you. And that's why you should be yourself, because people will watch you. When people notice that you do what this person does and not do what you do, they're going to be questioning like, well, so-and-so, what's going on? Well, so-and-so, what's going on? So, hey, you got to figure out. It gives you gratitude and also gives you perspective on how you see yourself and how you can manage learning from yourself while being yourself. Hopefully that's not too complex for you to understand. I hope this episode isn't too complex, but I'm trying to explain as much as I can so that you can understand it. It can be hard trying to be yourself for people. And I can tell you through personal experience, it can be hard because there have been some people who may underrate or may not understand what I'm doing in my life. And maybe it's the same thing with you too. I'm not going to give you a list of ideas or a list of ways on how to do this. I'm just going to speak to you on camera authentically by just my thoughts and how I see this with just people in general. Hopefully my advice can help you. The reason why it's hard for people to understand why we do what we do is because they think it's weird. They think it's not normal, especially when you're a young person, because a lot of parents, especially nowadays, just always want their kid to think that, oh, going to college is the best route, or oh, working for the man is the best route. At the end of the day, let me tell you this, everybody's not like that, especially this generation. And Gen Z is not lazy, but I'm not getting into the whole topic. I already made a whole video about that, so if you want to watch that, go check that out. But at the end of the day, the normal routes can't work for some people. The problem is that when it comes to people like us, 1%ers who want to be ourselves, we have to always explain to the person that doesn't understand what's going on. We have to dissect them versus the person who understands us. We don't have to dissect. Now, while I'm going into that, which one should you be around more? The one you dissect to, or the one that understands you right then and there in a snap? The one who understands you in a snap.